Well, we start the bulletin with some breaking news coming in straight from West Asia. Viewers, there are fresh tensions in the Hormuz Strait. The ink has barely dried on the much-awaited US-Iran deal, and a new twist has already emerged. One of the key conditions of the agreement was the reopening of the strategically vital Strait of Hormuz. But now, Iran has introduced a new rule. Ships must submit transit requests 48 hours in advance before entering the waterway. Iran's Persian Gulf Strait Authority has announced fresh procedures for vessels seeking passage through Hormuz. The authority said only its official website and email channels will be recognized for processing requests, while ships must provide valid and accessible contact details. This new directive requires ship owners to submit complete transit applications at least 48 hours before arrival to avoid delays at entry and exit points. Now, Iran has also announced that security, safety and environmental service charges along with related insurance costs will not be collected for 60 days. Tehran says these expenses will be covered by the government. This comes as maritime trackers say shipping traffic through the Strait of Hormuz, it rose to its highest rate in 2 months after, remember, a deal to halt the US-Iran war. Now, a total of 25 commercial vessels crossed the newly reopened strait on Thursday. This was the highest number since mid-April, according to data from tracking firm Exmarine. Before the war, about 120 vessels a day passed through the strait. A fifth of the world's oil and liquefied natural gas exports passed through the strait in peacetime, according to economists. More than 500 commercial vessels are still stuck in the Gulf, with about 11,000 seafarers on board. And this is according to the International Maritime Organization. It says 20,000 seafarers in the region have been affected by the war overall. Iran's fresh move on Hormuz, it comes days after US President Donald Trump and Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian signed a 14-point memorandum of understanding aimed at ending the conflict that erupted on February 28 between the US, Israel and Iran. Under this agreement, Washington and Tehran are set to hold 60 days of negotiations with a possible extension to reach a broader deal on Iran's nuclear program and sanctions. The deal promised the immediate reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most important energy choke points, while the US agreed to lift its naval blockade. But Iran's latest move now raises a new question. Has Hormuz truly reopened, or has Tehran simply placed a new gatekeeper at the world's most crucial shipping corridor? Well, remember, Iran's foreign ministry spokesman Ismail Baghei has also denounced Israel's latest attacks in Lebanon, saying Israel's continued war-making would have serious and immediate consequences. Earlier, the White House also said US Vice President J.D. Vance has delayed a planned trip to Switzerland to lead a new round of talks with Iran following the signing of a memorandum of understanding to end this war. Vance had actually earlier defended the deal amid criticism from US and Israeli officials, while announcing that a 60-day negotiating period between Washington and Tehran has begun. Meanwhile, Israel has launched a new wave of attacks across southern Lebanon, killing several people, according to the country's national news agency.